Okay, hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah and this is my channel, Novel Serendipity. This video is going to be my June TBR, which consists of my books for the currently Readinga-thon. This is a readathon that I'm hosting, and if you aren't sure exactly what this is, I will link it up top and down below for the announcement video. So if you're interested in that, I would take a look at that, but I'm going to get right into what books I picked for which prompts. So the first prompt is, what book has been on your currently reading list the longest? The one you've been reading for the longest time, you really want to finish it, but you know, it's just, you haven't gotten around to it. And for this one, I have Zero Regrets, Be Better Than Yesterday by Apollo Ono. He is one of my biggest inspirations. His story is actually really amazing, and this is a book that I've been actually enjoying. I haven't been flying through it, mainly because I don't read a lot of autobiographies. That doesn't always keep my attention, but I am on page, where am I? 156, and so I have 136 pages left. This book has been on my currently reading list since August 1st, 2018, so a while. The next prompt is the book that has been on your currently reading list the shortest amount of time. So that one is going to be Crown of Feathers by Nikki Pau-Preto, and this one I am on page 104, and so I have 392 pages left. I'm really enjoying it, and I just need to get back to it because I really was enjoying this story all around. And this follows a young woman who basically is a descendant of Phoenix Riders, and she has to disguise herself as a boy to get to where she needs to be. Next is the book that I have the most pages left to read, and that one is Heir of Fire by Sarah J. Maas. This is the Throne of Glass book 3, if I'm not mistaken. And this one is where the story really starts to change, and I wasn't ready for it. I really did enjoy books 1 and 2, and this one, like, right at the beginning just kind of throws you into something, and it was kind of like whiplash for me, so I put it down. But for this one, I am on chapter 4, which is page 31, and so on this one, I have 530 pages left to read. The next book is the book with the least amount of pages left to read, and this one is going to be Crazy Rich Asians by Kevin Kwan. I put this book down after I saw the movie. I have a lot of troubles reading books when I've already seen the movie, but I really was enjoying everything about this book. It was a little descriptive for my liking, where they like described everything, but if you've seen the movie, you totally know why. Like, it's such a vibrant world. I am on page 292, and so I only have 122 pages left. The next book is the book you are least excited to finish. For me, this one is Starlighter by Brian Davis, if I'm not mistaken. I don't have that book with me physically at the moment, but I will put it right up here. This one is about basically dragons. There's like 2 different worlds, one where there's humans, one where there's humans and dragons. And in the dragon world, the humans are enslaved, and so it's kind of like the cross between, there's hints at being able to like cross between them and kind of how it all came to be, and so there's that one. The next prompt is the book you are most excited to finish, and for this one I am most excited to finish The Traitor's Kiss by Erin Betty, and this one is basically a girl who is unsuitable for marriage, and so she becomes an apprentice, and some juicy stuff happens. I haven't gotten there yet, so I can't speak a lot to it, but it's a book that's right up my alley, and I'm super excited to finish it. For one of the extra bonus prompts for the currently Readinga-thon is to read an arc, and I have an arc of Shadow Frost. I will link it up here. I did get the NetGalley arc, and it downloaded really weird, and so yeah. But I did win a giveaway, and the author is going to be sending me a physical arc of Shadow Frost, and I'm super excited because the cover is gorgeous. It's everything I want. I have read the first chapter and I'm really liking it. I know it's like 1 chapter in, but you know a book has you when you're in love 1 chapter in. So for the prompts of my currently reading, that gets us to 1,894 pages if I can finish them all. If I can finish every single one that I have named off to you guys, I will have almost 2,000 pages logged of me finishing books. So I'm so incredibly excited. Like, let's get to it. And then the following books are buddy reads, book clubs, readathons, so on and so forth. One is a currently reading book, and me and Noria from Noria Reads is reading The City of Brass. This one is amazing. It's such a vibrant world. The characters are just amazing. It is, I think, a new adult fantasy, so it's like high fantasy, and it's something I'm not used to reading. It's a little bit slower paced than I'm used to, but I mean, the entire world is just, it's amazing. It starts off in Cairo, which the synopsis makes you believe that it's set in Cairo for most of the book, but it's not. A couple chapters, I mean, they're gone. So this is something I'm really excited to finish. I did put it down to let Noria catch up, and so we're probably going to be finishing this probably in June. And then Noria and I are reading another book together because, like, why not? She's great. But we are going to be reading Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. We read the entire Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy together, and so now we really want to read Strange the Dreamer together. I hear such wonderful things about this. A lot of booktubers that I'm really close to really adore this, like Rachel from Rachel Marie Book Junkie and Jade from Jaded Reader. So many people just adore this duology, and so I really want to get to it. I really want to see what all the hype's about, and I'm really hoping I like it. All I know is it's about a boy named Laszlo? Is his name Laszlo? Laszlo Strange. He's a war orphan, he's a librarian. I know he can go into other worlds. Here that you see kind of snippets of characters from Daughter of Smoke and Bone, so I'm super excited to see them, and I'm really excited to see what ride this book is going to take me on. Next, I'm going to be reading I Wish You All the Best by Mason Deaver, and this is for the Green Ribbon Book Club, hosted by my very, very, very close booktube friend, Kate from Chapter Kate. And she picked this book because it has anxiety and depression representation along with non-binary representation for Pride Month. So the Green Ribbon Book Club she's kind of bringing it back to life after a short hiatus, and she picks books every month with different mental health rep. And so this is the book we're going to be reading. I know absolutely nothing about it except for what I just read off to you guys, and I am super excited to read it. I'm assuming it's gonna be a little bit more contemporary based, and I don't really read any contemporary anymore, so I'm really excited to jump back into that. And next, I am going to be reading Percy Jackson and the Olympians, Book 1, The Lightning Thief, and this is by Rick Riordan. Am I saying that right? I don't know. But this is for the Reading Riordan, I am butchering that over and over again, book club. I've never read Percy Jackson, and so it's going to be an experience, and you guys get to have a front row seat. Most of these books, all of these books except for 3 are books I'm already currently reading or I'm in the middle of, have started, and you know what? Maybe I can do it. Okay, and again, if you don't know what the currently Readinga-thon is that I'm hosting, please just go right down below, click that link, and watch the announcement video for it. It takes place from June 1st to June 30th, so all month long, and let's see how many books we can get off our currently reading list together. I hope you enjoyed this TBR video. There's a lot going on in it, and I hope you all enjoy June. So all the love. Bye.